What's up there, boys and gals in YouTube land? Yeah, as you can see, I'm on, what, I don't know why the hell they call it a boulevard, Boulevard Levesque, because it don't look like a boulevard, it just looks like a street. Fucking boulevard usually supposed to have, what, 4 lanes at least? Anyway, regardless, I'm on the corner of de Laurentides Boulevard. This actually does look like a boulevard, and the fucking zoom is still giving me trouble. It's, I don't even want to talk about it, it's really aggravating. Anyway, lots of different businesses on this street here, and I took this as a sign to do a little walk on the street here, seeing this old ass, I don't know, probably a 95, 96 Ford F350 XU-Haul truck. You know, wonder how many miles this fucking thing has. Holy mackerel. Still cool to see though. I have a picture of one of those actually. I took of one years ago when I was working at Saint-Hubert Barbecue there, not too far away. Yeah. You know, years ago I had my best friend, he was living with his girlfriend on a street near here, a few blocks up, called Saint-André. And I used to see some old cars around here pretty regularly actually, but that was like 10 years ago. Ooh, Red Bull, there's something I'll never drink. I might as well zoom in here even though the camera's giving me trouble. Let's see what the hell there is down here, if anything. I like those steps. They don't make stuff like that anymore, I think. Fuck, that's the most annoying type of bike. Annoying noise. Friggin' noise. Oh, phew. Might as well be polluting as much as a boat motor. Well, originally today I wanted to take the bike out, but fucking hernia has been acting up lately, and it's not a nice day, you know. Meteorologist said it's supposed to be some sun today, you know. Sun and clouds, ciel variable. Nothing, it's just cloudy. Beautiful church here. Very nice. You know. There's a fire station down here, but I didn't feel like hanging around too much, so I just wanted to keep moving here. Levesque and Saint-Hubert. Well, I think that's what it says. Yeah, I love these old sectors, all these different houses, one different from the next. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to film a walk down here, you know. Let's zoom in again here. Just a lineup of boring cars. Except for that Chev or GMC there. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to help out the lens here from now on, because I guess there was a lot of dirt that got into it, specifically from my day trip to Ottawa. And it was very dry that day, a lot of dust floating around. I had the camera in my hand a lot of times, so gave it ample opportunity for it to fill up in there and get dirty and kind of jam up the motor a bit. Look at that dépanneur. By the way, a dépanneur in French is a French word for a convenience store, like a 7-Eleven, you know. It's a busy parking lot. Ooh, look at this street. It's called Vidal. Well, you can't see it well, but take my word for it. Yeah. I like how people look at me wondering what the fuck I'm doing. I'm a tourist. I'm a tourist in my own city. Except I don't live in Laval. You know, people call Laval and Longueuil, which is off island of the city of Montreal, they call it Montreal. It's not Montreal, for Christ's sake. This is Laval, and Longueuil is Longueuil, and fucking Brossard is Brossard. It's not Montreal, but, you know, it is part of the greater Montreal area. I'm not going to argue with that. That's true. I think I knew a guy who had a house like that around here once. Maybe a street up. Oh, look at this. All black Chrysler 300. Man, that's strange. Check that out. I like weird shit like that. That's why we love the old stuff, you know? Things you don't see anymore, things you wouldn't see today, frankly, you know? Motorcyclist, wow, that's weird. You can see this has got to be one of the oldest homes in Laval. It's probably over 100 years old easy. but definitely not original. All that blackness, it's just weird. I don't know. I don't get it. You know, again, I'm not gonna say right now with these people coming here, but people are out of their fucking minds today with everything painting everything black today, you know, and all that. How many fucking black Dodge Rams alone have I seen, or Jeeps? See, that was a nice color, nice burgundy. Nothing wrong with that, you know. Yeah. I expect to see something interesting of the vintage vehicle somewhere around here. I'm gonna keep zooming in here to see what I can see. And the reason why you do see some old cars and trucks here around here sometimes is because there hasn't been much gentrification in areas like this. There's still a lot of white people around here, and it's just, you know, old vehicles are they're just part of our culture, I guess you could say. I don't know how else to say it, you know. Yeah. I'll walk up to De La Concorde, là, De La Concorde Boulevard, là. Nice colorful homes, eh? Yeah. Well, I'm expecting to see something old school drive by me, you know, momentarily, I figure. There's actually a fire station I was thinking about checking out on De La Concorde, but it's far. I think I could walk it, but how long would it take me? Fucking 40 minutes? Here comes Dodge Ram number 2. Lucky too, there's not much wind today. It's ideal for filming or photography. Be a lot nicer with some goddamn sun though, but no! I don't know what it is, man. I'm starting to think, is it because of the Heart Project? Why are like, last 6 months, it's like always cloudy almost. Cloudy. Robinville. I don't know what it is. Je ne sais pas quoi it is. Fucking mystery. Robinville. I don't think it would sound very good in English, right? Jobinville. Searching for some cars. Do I see anything? Nope. You know why I don't see as many as I used to, old cars? Because there's 2 reasons. Not just because the gas prices are an all-time high. Actually, there's 3 reasons. It's also because the cars get older, and as cars get older, parts get harder to find. And there's also the fact that the cost of living is up. It's not just gas prices, everything's going up. Hydro, taxes, everything. Sucks balls. Hey, there's a park over here. Stupid hernia is acting up. I really almost regret buying all those magazines. But I mean, seriously, I'm gonna talk about a deal. 30 mostly 1990s Montreal Canadiens hockey magazines, which have tons of local ads, let alone Tim Hortons and all these big names. And not to mention pictures and whatever of Montreal Canadiens hockey players and information, and for fucking 10 bucks for 30 magazines. I mean, come on. It's a deal. It's un bon deal, though. You know? Look, I don't care who you are, how much money you make, everybody loves a deal, okay? We all love a deal. I don't care what your background is. Hell, there's some nationalities people would say that people are just inherently cheap. You know, people would say that about the Hindus or the Chinese or even black people. Doesn't matter, fuck. We all love a fucking deal, period, man. Do you think they could have put those street signs high enough? I can barely see them. That's Cousineau Street. It's funny, I knew a guy named Cousineau who lived here in Laval, actually. Ugh. But yeah, typical. Look at the side streets. They're not in good condition, no? It's too bad. Park here. This actually looks like a street my friend lived on. Yeah, I'm hoping the sun's gonna come out, but meh. I see, I think an old S10. Now it's fucking boring as an FFJ, which is not old. Meh. Oh, I guess I'll go a couple of more blocks, eh? Maybe I might finish with some sun shining there. Look, it's right there. It's saying I want to come out, but the clouds won't let me come out. and shine my little light on me. Hooah! Hooah! Yeah. Yeah, one more block, just a short walk here. Oh, look at this. That's a hybrid, isn't it? Kind of ugly, kind of cool, kind of ugly. Look at that beautiful home. Looks old, but it's a cool Toyota. Oh, look at this. There we go. See? Look at that little Beetle there. Yeah, man. Little, oh, fuck me running. It's a Baja bug on top of that. Look at that. Those were meant to be driven in racing. And then the Baja Peninsula, I believe it's called, in California. Or the desert, I should say. Okay, you know what? Now I went a little too far, I think. Yeah, because this is really the more... see, the housing just changed there. They're getting a little more suburban, a little more newer. Yeah. Yeah. I think there's a boulevard up there, though. Well, yeah. See, you look at a home like this. I look at a home like this. Sometimes it's rare, but I have a hard time telling whether it's really old or not. And I don't think it is. I think it was just made to look that way. My aunt and uncle had a home like that, actually, in Navan, which is south of Ottawa. You know? Oh yeah, and then the houses really change over here, actually. Look at that right there. Ford sounds good, eh? And you got your modern townhouses in here. On, what's the street called? Gatineau? No, it's called Joanneau. Or Gueno. Probably Joanneau. Yeah. Which should I go up? Should I go down? I don't know. Fuck, it occurred to me in the metro too that I should have actually gotten some cash when I had the chance, when I stopped to get Timmy's coffee and a bagel, because that dépanneur near Papineau Metro's got a Royal Bank ATM machine. I never take money out from when it's not at RBC unless I have to, because then I'm gonna get charged. You know, it's a nice scam. They're $4 or whatever. And yeah, I should have, because it occurred to me in the metro that I might be too tired to walk back to the metro, and I'm going to need to take the bus, and I don't have any money on me. I've got like $1. And yeah, probably have like $1 on me or something. And look at that. Whoa, that's fucking spooky. That's strange. Of course, I'm not surprised to see a BMW parked in the front. That's fucking weird. Look at this one. Looks like it's got solar panels on it. That looks like your typical 80s construction right there. This house right here. Every time I see a house like that style, reminds me of one of my favorite movies. Yep, you guessed it. Poltergeist. Anyway, what the hell was I saying? So yeah, and not only that, one of the things I mean, I like the buses in Laval. I mean, you know, their scrap is better than Montreal's. Their less battery. Camera just stopped recording. It does that sometimes. And anyway, but they don't have a day pass. It's fucking stupid and irritating. I mean, how can you not have a day pass? You know? Look at this house here. See, this is a typical... This house and the one there, those are typical 1950s construction. I know, because for years I lived in one in the West Island of Montreal in Roxborough. And it was just like that. Just a long type of house. With the fucking chimney in the front there in the middle. You know, and... You know, I think that these Volkswagen vans from the 80s, I think there's more of these than ever here, just in Quebec alone. Frankly, I have never seen so many of them in the warmer months, which now we're finally entering. Look at this. Here's another old house. Oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with people? God, that's ugly. They think it looks fucking cool, all this blackness. They put in thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of renovations, and this is, whatever the fuck it looked like before, it must have looked better than this. It's fucking hideous. You know who the fuck these people are? They drive colorless cars. They drive a fucking black Jeep or a Land Rover or a BMW or Audi. Always these predictable cars. Charcoal color, black. They dress in black. Everything's fucking black or gray. See, let this. It's fucking ugly. Look, this one has a timeless charm to it. And it's funny what I just said about the BMW. Look at the BMW on the side here. Colorless. Weird. Well, anyway, I'm going to stop here. Yeah, oh look, what a great way to stop with, look, an Aztec. Which is funny to see that, actually, because I just bought some old magazines yesterday, and there's an ad for an Aztec, and it's a Quebec, Canada magazine, car magazine. So go figure. That's hilarious. So that's it, man. We're going to finish here like at Levesque and where am I now? What fucking street am I? Because there's Levesque and Paquin. C'est ça qui est ça. The fucking Aztec is in great condition. These are actually starting to have a cult following. I mean, why not? They're different, you know? And they're practical. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care.